Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Viridia, there lived a man named Albert. Albert was known throughout the kingdom for his quick wit and sharp intellect. He had a knack for finding clever solutions to difficult problems. One day, news spread like wildfire that the King Richard, had issued a decree. He had grown tired of the court jesters who failed to entertain him and decided to hold a competition. The person who could make the king laugh would be rewarded handsomely, but those who failed would face severe punishment. Albert, hearing about the competition, couldn't resist the opportunity to showcase his wit. He made his way to the grand palace, where a crowd had gathered to witness the event. The king, seated on his ornate throne, looked bored and uninterested. One by one, the court jesters approached the king, performing their best acts and telling jokes, but none succeeded in eliciting even a chuckle from the king. As each jester failed, they were promptly escorted away, knowing the punishment that awaited them. Finally, it was Albert's turn. He stepped forward, his eyes twinkling with confidence. The courtiers and jesters whispered amongst themselves, wondering what trick Albert had up his sleeve. Albert bowed before the king and said, "Your Majesty, I have a riddle for you. If you can solve it, I shall leave the kingdom forever. However, if you fail, you must promise to pardon all the jesters who have failed to make you laugh today." The king's curiosity was piqued. He nodded and agreed to Albert's terms. The court watched in anticipation as Albert began his riddle. "What is greater than God, more evil than the devil? The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you will die." The king pondered the riddle, his brow furrowing in deep concentration. The courtiers whispered among themselves, trying to solve the puzzle. Minutes ticked by as the tension grew. Finally, a smile slowly spread across the king's face. He looked at Albert and said, "The answer to your riddle, my clever friend, is nothing." The court erupted in applause and laughter, relieved that the king had finally cracked a smile. King Richard, true to his word, pardoned all the jesters who had failed before Albert. Impressed by Albert's wit and intelligence, the king offered him a position in the royal court. Albert graciously accepted, becoming the royal advisor and entertainer. From that day forward, the kingdom of Viridia was known for its wise and witty court jester. Albert's quick thinking not only saved himself but also brought joy and laughter back to the king's court. He became a beloved figure in the kingdom, reminding everyone of the power of wit and the importance of laughter in even the most serious of times. And so, the story of the man who saved himself with a witty answer became a legend passed down through generations, reminding people to always embrace their cleverness and humor in the face of adversity.